Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Origin. We are here starting the base right now, which I did say I would do. So we're building on top of an ocean because it's going to be really easy with gen buckets to gen walls. We're not going to have to worry about sponge trays or anything. We're also doing a four-sided base, which means it's not on the border or anything like that. It's in the middle of the wilderness, so it's a lot harder to find. Hopefully we'll have some more time to do our base work and it won't get found straight away, so we won't get canned on the first day. We might, which wouldn't be too big of a deal because we'll at least have some decent defenses and we will be able to check our walls. But I'm starting the 4x4 chunk base design, same size as Ostia, except we're gonna have to gen walls on 4 sides instead of 1, so I doubt we're gonna do full wraps on this base. That's gonna be much more effort and a lot more claims, because if you do look at it, we already have about 600 out of 900 claims, so we can definitely claim some more. But I've already claimed the full 20 chunk buffers, and I'm gonna be claiming a little bit more just so that like we can fit more wraps and defenses. I might be claiming them wider too. I don't know how many wraps we're gonna do, but that's just the basics. So I claimed like a 6x6 area with 20 chunk buffers basically around it, starting on like the outer chunk. So it's really a 4x4 chunk base with 20 chunk buffers, and we've got that claimed. Takes up a good amount of our power. But we do have some more power left over to claim, so I'll be claiming more once I figure out how many routes we're going to do, depending on how fast this goes, setting up the base and actually doing base work, because we don't have that big of a faction. So doing a 4x4 chunk base full routes would just take way too long, and we could obviously get some more ults in for power, which we're going to be doing in a moment. But even if we do get enough power, we might not do all wraps just because of how long it will take. But I'll bring you back with some progress and updates. So we're going to be making the reverse layers 6x6 chunks, which means basically the reverse layers are going to cover the first 8 wraps on the base, and then I'll put some sand walls, filters, that sort afterwards. I just got some money from a fan too, that's pretty cool, thanks to you. But I'm going to be working on these reverse layers right now. They're huge. I'm going to be doing at least the bottom one out of obby, maybe the rest I'll do out of cobble, save some money, although I do have a lot of obby in my ender chest from my kits. Yeah, you can see that I do have some more stored in another chest from kits, like I said. So I do have a lot of obby. It also is really cheap, so I'll be considering doing the reverse layers out of obby, or at least some of them. And I'll definitely do a box in the base out of obby because it's really cheap on the shop as well. It's like less than $1,000 for a stack. It's like really not that bad. Yeah, it's right there, 900 a stack, not that bad at all. So I'll be doing that for the base and at least this bottom reverse layer, which I'm starting right now. right, we finished the first 8 wraps around the base along with like 5 reverse layers down there, so some decent progress. We got the 4x4 chunk base with a temporary roof. I made it netherrack because that's easy to mine, and we're going to be putting a roof art, so we are going to be mining that. And these 8 wraps, we're placing dirt so we can water them easier. Then we're going to leave some gaps for filters and sand walls, and do a couple more wraps, probably maybe another sand wall, and do straight walls from there with some more sand walls mixed in. So I'll keep on working on the base and bringing you back when we make some more progress, probably after we water these walls. Just to update you guys on what's been going on, I laid out the walls. My faction's just starting to gen over here, so we have these wraps going with the filters. Not sure if you've seen these yet. So we're doing 3 sets of these triple filters with sand walls between them, so that's 4 sand wall wraps. And then we're gonna have these straight walls here. They're already pretty big. They're gonna be like 12 chunks wide. We're gonna have sand walls every like 4 chunks, which is about 30 walls. And then at the end, I'm gonna put some filters, another layer of filters, just so that if they can't cannon through filters, basically they're not gonna get all the way to our filters. Then we have to patch all of those walls up to then. That way, if they get stuck on the filters, we only have to patch like 5 walls. I mean, so we're gonna have these 6 walls probably going down in bedrock to protect this sand wall, so that this can act as like a checkbox to see if anyone's actually trying to cannon us at the moment. And we're gonna put these trapdoor slab filters here. Then the sand walls every like 4 chunks, 30 walls, same thing. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna start genning those, although it is really expensive, so we're gonna have to grind some more money. This is what our faction's been working on as well. But I'll bring you back with some more updates. Alright, I did some genning. I did about 20-25 walls on the south side up to this first sand wall. So we're going to be doing like up to the sand wall basically on all 4 sides, so it's kind of even. That way we don't get like full walls on one side and only have 20 on another, so that's just an easy raid. On that side, it's kind of wasting our time. So if we do like walls like 20 here, 20 here, and then 20 on the other side as well, that way it's kind of like more even. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I did about 25 there, about 15 here. I'm gonna finish that up when I get back, but I gotta go for a little bit. I'll be on tonight. Hopefully I'll have more time to actually grind walls. I have about 1 mil. I paid 500k to my faction members so they can do some work. Where is it? Up there. So I would have about 1 mil. I mean, it's not too bad buying gen buckets. I mean, even if it is kind of expensive, money's so easy. I can make it back easily. And if I just have one person in my faction grinding money while I gen, it works pretty good. But right now, I was just genning. We got someone doing money at the sugarcane farm, and we had my boy printing filters over on this side, I think it was. He's making some decent progress. So we're gonna be working on those filters. Hopefully we'll have like at least a full layer of triple filters done, and probably like some more straight wells done on each side, and water them all, because today is Friday, so I believe TNT enables tomorrow. I gotta double check what time, but I want to get a lot more base work in tonight, and because we don't have any watered walls right now, so we gotta water them. Maybe we'll put our roof art up too, we'll see. Maybe some more sand walls, but we do have to trench for that, which I do have a trench pick now, which is nice, and a harvester hoe. So I got some custom enchants. That's right there is really good for sugarcane, and that's going to be using it's called the drill pick. So I'll be using that to be doing some trenching for the sand walls, and I'll bring you back with some more progress. So I've actually been harvesting sugarcane a lot recently because I do need it for money to work on the base. So I'm here at the farm at the moment. I'm almost at 1k herbalism. I'm literally right about to hit it. I'm also at about 800k once I sell this inventory, and we should be hitting 1k like literally any second now. So in probably maybe even this row I'll hit 1k. There we go. Yeah, 1k herbalism. It's amazing. So now literally every sugarcane I break, I'm going to get double drops on it, which is incredible because like I can break let's see, I'm at 64 and 20 right here. If I break this one, I'll be at like 22. Yeah, I got 2 from 1, and with this hoe it goes straight into my inventory because of the custom enchant, which I do have a couple of. I actually bought a couple more for really cheap. I literally got them for 1k each on the auction house. Like, that's just a steal. But I'm gonna keep on harvesting sugarcane, making some more money. I'm at like 800k. I started off around 400k. It didn't really even take me that long at all to get this level of money, so I'm gonna keep on going and then use the money to gen some more walls later tonight.
It's burning low.
Okay, so we finished the dirt on top of the wall. This can make it a lot easier to water because it's a flat surface. We're not going to need to place water along on every block of the wall. It's going to be a lot easier because we can just go like diagonally for these wraps and then go like along the edge here and go across like every other block, and it'll fill in, like automatically spread to the rest. Basically, it's just make watering a lot easier, although we do have to break all the dirt when we're done, so it is a lot more work. But I guess it saves time, so it really isn't much more work. And what I am going to do, actually, I need to break this netherrack because that way the water's not going too far off to the side, so that we can still gen our corner pillars next to it, so we wouldn't have to drain anything. That would be annoying. So I'm going to make sure that's done like that. I'm going to get back to you once I start watering. Alright, we got some wraps watered, some decent defenses on the base now. It's only like 20 watered walls, which obviously isn't good, but we do have, I think, a watered sand wall. And these filters I'm going to water too, so that they can start being used to our advantage, because right now when they're dry, they're kind of useless. Basically, like any dry wall, you don't need to stack sand on them. It's really easy to get through, kind of pointless in even having it. So I will water some of these, and we'll try to finish the layer 2 and also some more sand walls, because we've trenched for some of them down at the bottom. So we'll definitely be able to do some more base work. But right now we're at a decent spot, because I don't think many people have found our base, if any at all. So I'm not too scared about getting raided, especially because there's like nothing in it. But anyways, we're going to keep working on the base so that we don't get raided, even if people do find it and the quartz get leaked. I'm going to end the video here. Hopefully you all enjoyed, because a lot of people have been asking for base work and longer videos. So you should have enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like. That way I can compare it to my other videos, see what's doing well. So if you want to see more like this, drop a like on the video. And I'll have more videos coming soon. And since TNT is enabled, I will have some raids in the next upcoming videos, so hopefully you all will enjoy that as well. Maybe some PvP. Since we're starting to get set up, we can do more than just like base work. So I have some planned raids. I'll hopefully bring some of those in the next video. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next one.